Hi guys, welcome to Trail and Hike. We haven't put out a video in a while with everything going on, but we are going to start doing them religiously, so hopefully you can follow along with us. What we are doing is I am in the process, as you can see, of putting in, well, this first I built this greenhouse. This is Stiver's Homestead. He has a great video on how to put this together. It's pretty much wood, cattle panels, and just making the door frame. So I just finished this pretty much. So I got to put shelves in there so I can get my seedlings in there. But as you can see, I am prepping this for a garden. So let me take a little panorama here and I'll show you how far down it goes. So I'm just at the beginning stages here in New York, because in New York you're really not in the ground planting except maybe some asparagus and peas and stuff until mid-May after the last frost. So that's why I'm doing the greenhouse and try to get some stuff in here. But as you see here, I've built these are going to be my tomato trellises. So right now I got, let's see, I got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet of tomato trellis. So what I will do with this, which I've seen from other YouTubers, not my idea, I just saw it and it sounded great. So I got some 7-foot T-posts here. And then I got, I believe it's inch, I gotta get used to the controls again. I believe it's 1.25 PVC T's and the 1/2-inch conduit. And then what we'll do is where each tomato plant is, we'll hang a string on each section there. So we'll be able to plant tomatoes right down this whole row. As you can see, I've been doing some cleaning up, and I just put some compost down to try to get the soil, some nutrients in it when we plant. And then I'll be putting wood chips down through the middle. Here I just put in a bunch of strawberry. Weeds are already coming up, so I got to put more wood chips in here, but I got 4 rows of strawberry. As you can see, they're coming in there. You can see my ones I planted last year. They're all starting to pop up pretty good, so that's pretty good. You can see my nectarine tree is doing just fine, that I put in last year, and it's booming great. And I listened to a lot of the people on YouTube and cut it in the winter, and it's really took off. So it can, instead of growing upward, it spends more time to the roots. I got about 16 apple trees I'm putting in. Here is a plum tree, which is doing very good. Let me see if I can pull it in. So as you can see there, it's a plum tree. So there it is. And you can see the buds coming in on it. So, and then I got a peach tree, right, excuse the camera work guys, I'll get better at it, I promise. Right there is the peach tree, which has got beautiful flowers on it. And that's budding nice. And I was able to save it. We had a pretty good frost a week ago and I came out and put sheets on it. I mean, it could have saved itself anyways, but I just wanted to make sure, so I put sheets on it. So in this other compost here, this will be a line of peppers that will go all the way back to where the tomatoes start. And then I haven't quite decided what I'm putting in between the strawberries here. And then, sorry about the camera work here, my apologies. And then I got asparagus, I'll show you down here. I got one of these neat stools, I'll tell you that. When you're sitting on it and you don't want to bend over all the time, you can sit right down on it and take care of it. I'm doing everything organic here. So I'm using some of my old recycled bags to put soil in. So everything's going to be organic that I'm growing. No pesticides, none of that. I'm going to use fish emulsions for fertilizer and see how it goes. It's pretty fertile ground. But as you can see here, it looks like a lot of them survived the frost. Let me see if I can get a better, let's see, that works there. See, they survived the frost, the asparagus. So let's see, these are the 7-foot T-posts here. Here is the conduit that I'm using, so I'm going to be putting more up as we go down here. I was doing a little experiment last year. I covered some of the soil and some of the black paper to try to make the soil like the kind of like a weed blocker. I wanted to see how the soil worked after, and I put some wood chips on top of it last year. Then I did a raised bed, and then I did just natural setting. And the natural setting was great, except you had to pick so many weeds. It was just absolutely ridiculous with weeds. So I think I'm not going to cover, obviously, in this. I think what I'm going to do a nice layer of mulch, and then I would do wood chips in between on my walkways. And sorry for the mess. Like I said, I'm just getting this organized. I'm going to be putting in a little pond here, so I have a place for butterflies, and hopefully frogs will come, and I'll get some beneficial insects to come in here. You can see a lot of my jars I did here. I did the jars, and this I did a lot of winter harvesting. So all these things here I saw on YouTube, it worked good. I put seeds in, the peas are growing, everything's growing, and it really good. Onions came up from last year, just crazy, they're so hardy. And I got blackberry bushes. I got blackberry bushes and raspberry bushes, and then I got blueberry. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have about 10 blueberry bushes in all. So I put up, we are in the Finger Lakes, where there's a bunch of wine and some of the best wineries in the world. So again, I put in some T-posts, and then I put in some metal wire here. Sorry for that noise background there. But I put in some where they can eventually grow on, and they've only been in for a year. So, and then down here I got more. I planted a bunch more strawberries, and you can see there's a bunch of strawberries here. And I put in what I did is I painted some red rocks, and I put in red rocks around the strawberries, so when the birds come down, they get used to pecking them. I don't know if it works or not. I seen on James Prigioni, I hope I didn't butcher his names, on his, that's what he did to kind of help when the berries came out, they wouldn't actually go after the fruit, because they've already been pecking at the rocks and they know it's hard. And down here, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I'm just starting to, I'm going to be putting down some cardboard. I got a bunch of cardboard I'm going to be putting down, because I kind of want to do the no-till method and put it on this grass, and then put a bunch of wood chips and then make paths. Got some lumber. I'm going to make some boxes. So I just wanted to give a little update, kind of like a before, quick little before video, and a quick little before video to show you what I'm doing here. Because I haven't put out a video in a while, so I want to show you. You can see way up there, you can see the greenhouse. Sorry, but this is just the beginning stages. I fenced up here. It's about, I got about 600 feet of fencing all the way around. So it goes all the way around the entire thing, because as you can see over here, lots of woods, and I got a couple rivers that meet over here, so there's deer, quite a lot of animals. So I'm trying to do as much preventative protection as I can, and putting up fencing. So as you can see, I don't know, I'm not sure how far. I'll probably just have the tomatoes coming down along here. I'm still debating, and then have the peas go along the fence, because this has all got great southern sky, so it gets full sun almost all day long, except for a tiny shadow of the house maybe for an hour. So I'll probably do the peas on the outside, and then I'll do the tomatoes on the wires here, or on the I'm not sure if there's an exact name for it, on the T-post, the tomato trellises that were made. So as you can see, like here, so what I did is put these connectors on. They're for 1/2-inch connectors. Then you can put the post in, tighten the screw down, and then you can run them along the T-post. I think it makes more sense than putting up fencing and everything, because then you can have the string come down every few feet where you put the tomato plants. So You can see here's the, I did couple big layers of compost and manure all the way around. This is going to be where peppers are over here, and so this compost should work good as far as getting weeds out. Then like I said, all along here I'll be putting wood chips down through each path and composting and making the soil a little better. I'm going to try to do the no-till method. So there's a little greenhouse. It's only 16 foot, but it's going to work. So I'm going to work on the shelvings today, and I'm going to keep you posted. Sorry for being a little off the mark today, because I'm just getting used to this. This is the first video I put out, but keep checking along. And I'm going to take you along. I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a video about my seeds inside, the seedlings I'm doing, the different tomatoes and peppers. I'm trying to keep everything all organic. So yeah, so it's trail and hike. Follow along with us. Like I said, I apologize for being a little sloppy on this first video back, but I'll get better. And hopefully you got outside a little bit and everybody do a little gardening, put a little flowers out. So we've been all locked in the inside for so long. Hopefully we can enjoy the outside for a bit together, and follow along with us and see where this goes, and follow along with me and see what you think after we get her done. But that's about it for this quick short video, and we will repost probably at least once or twice a week. We'll be putting up updates on hopefully twice a week if I can do it. I'm not very good at editing and all that stuff, so the videos might be a little raw, but follow along with us and we can see this is the before, and hopefully we can see the after together. So like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Everyone have a great day. Bye.